Laying with a Lady in Blue, Urban Legend Erotica Collection. Written by Cummings. Narrated by Chase Johnson. Dedication. To Eric. I had two pieces to the next trio, Bloody Mary and Woman in White. Thanks for sharing the alluring ghost story of the Blue Lady from Story, Indiana. XOXO, Cummings. Chapter 1. Bed and Breakfast. Jane's story stood in the dark foyer of her old bed and breakfast. The building had been built when Story, Indiana was founded in 1851 as a logging community. Later, hippies purchased the place, then reassembled the whole town as a tourist attraction. At least, it brought the past into the present, and the community was better for it, despite the highways diverting their traffic away. Despite all the changes and the passage of time, the B&B held its own. A relic, covered in vines, rust, and still as inviting to visitors as the day it first opened. Hands on her hips, Jane was a curvy thing in her tight cut-off jeans and light blue crop top. The outfit made her look like a brown-haired model from a clothing ad for high-end stores, where a simple white shirt costed triple the price of a similar thrift shop find. She took pride in being old-fashioned, and she loved the old inn with all her soul. On days like this, she wanted to feel alive, or at least blend into the current times. Her hair had been jumbled into a messy bun, and she blew a strand from her face as she lit her pipe. An old habit. She kept going, though she hadn't seen anyone come through the B&B smoking a pipe in decades. This had always been her one vice, a gift from her beloved husband, in fact, and she couldn't part with it. The aromatic cherry tobacco filled the room quickly as she waved the match. Glancing up, she scowled at the no smoking sign. Make me, she thought with a smirk. Pipe in her lips, she removed her gardening hat and gloves, happy to assist in keeping the old place alive and well. It had been hers for some time, but at last it had swapped ownership multiple times. The latest owner and management seemed to enjoy its quaint and quirky qualities, quelling her need to quarrel with anyone about it. They had refurbished the rooms in their original design, though modernizing the amenities to encourage pleasant stays for their guests. She hadn't been asked to help, nor did she work there. They simply allowed her to come and go as she pleased, letting guests know she was the former owner and visited from time to time. The garden is sorted, so now to the next matter. Another college boy is staying the night. Wonder if I can just get by and avoid them altogether. Annoying shit, that business. Tired from the heat of the day on her bare, tan shoulders, she climbed the steps. They had indeed told guests of her coming and going, to the point where the local college now made a game out of staying in a room. The college brats took turns, some coming back on multiple occasions, with one goal in mind: see who could lay with the Lady in Blue. She preferred it that way instead of her true namesake, and she'd keep it that way with a rash of blue balls and broken hearts she'd return to the campus. A trail of pipe smoke lingered in the air in her wake. Behind the front desk, the receptionist coughed and hacked, waving it from his face. They stared into the darkness with a deep frown, chasing the smoke up the empty stairs. There she goes again. I wish he'd stop smoking. It's killing my sinuses. Snuffling his nose, he settled back into his chair. Now, where was I in this book? Oh yeah, the jail scene. Jane wandered the halls, checking each door was locked and secured. One was cracked, and she pulled it shut, nice and quiet, as not to wake the old couple spending the week at the B&B. Satisfied all was in order, she spun to her room, then paused at the door. Her blue lamp was on, the glow coming through the bottom of the door, casting an eerie glow across the hall carpet. Who the hell is in my room? Anger filled her, and she pulled her pipe from her plump lips. Don't tell me. I'm going to kill that puckwudgie.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?